my name is Vanessa Hernandez, and if you're watching this video, you're either A, my speech professor, or B, one of my speech classmates who could quite possibly be a stressed and broke college student, much like myself. Today, I'm going to be teaching you a cheap and easy way to hopefully help you reduce your stress. This way that I'm speaking of is known as monochromatic acrylic painting. You're probably wondering what that is, but trust me, I will get there. According to a study done by drexel.edu, creating artwork helps to lower the cortisol levels in the body. And if you're wondering what cortisol is actually the stress hormone. So let's go ahead and read what some of these people had to say. One person from the study group said that they felt less anxious. And they also said, and I quote, "I was able to obsess less about things that I had not done or needed to be done." College student or not, less stress is beneficial to absolutely everyone. So what better way to be less stressed than to be creative and do it in an affordable way as well. Going back to what I had previously mentioned, I am going to be explaining 3 different things. What a monochromatic painting is, acrylic paint characteristics of a brand that's affordable, finally an example of how to mix your paints in order to create your own monochromatic painting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is explain what the word monochromatic means. I'm just gonna break it down for you guys really quick. Monochromatic colors are all of the colors in the same hue. All of the colors are going to be either shades or tints of your hue. So a hue is basically your base color, and this can be absolutely any color that you want, but this is going to be the color that your whole painting artwork revolves around. So basically a shade is your hue but in a darker form, and the way that we achieve this is basically just by adding black to your hue. And finally, tint. So a tint is actually the opposite of shade. So instead of having your original color and adding black, you're actually going to have your original color and add white instead. Since you really only need 3 different colors in order to achieve this style of painting, it's going to be very affordable and it's not going to make your bank account cry. This brings me on to my next point, being acrylic paint. Acrylic paints are really good to use whether you're an art expert or whether you just like to dabble in the area of art itself, due to its characteristics and the fact that it is very affordable. So the acrylic paint that I'm actually going to be using is the Apple Barrel Matte Acrylic Paint by the brand Plaid. Looks like that. Itty bitty. Acrylic paint is primarily made out of pigment and resin. Resin is actually something that's secreted by plants and is also found in plastic. And this is actually what makes acrylic paint be able to dry so fast. And because of the fact that acrylic paint isn't watery or anything like that, it's way easier to control than other kinds of paint. It also is a bit of a thicker consistency because of the fact that it includes resin in the ingredients. A benefit to it being so thick is that you can use it on almost absolutely anything. That means you don't have to go to the store and buy additional types of art paper, because art paper can be extremely expensive sometimes. The Plaid brand Apple Barrel acrylic paints are extremely affordable. I usually find mine in Walmart. Walmart retails them for anywhere from 50 cents to 99 cents. Long story short, acrylic paint is very easy to use and very affordable, so this is gonna help you relieve stress on both you and quite possibly your wallet. So now that I've finished what both acrylic paint is, where to find it, where to buy it, how much it costs, and what the word monochromatic means, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys an example of how to mix your 3 colors, your base color of choice, black and white, in order to create your hues and tints so that you can go ahead and create your own monochromatic painting and hopefully help reduce your stress.
So right here, you're just gonna see me put a dot of my hue, which is green, black, and then finally the color white. So first I'm going to be making my shade, and I'm going to be taking just the tiniest bit of green and then a tiny bit of black. And then after that, I'm just going to mix it together really quick, and that's going to create your shade. It's a darker variation of green. And then I'm going to take green and then add a little bit of white, and I'm going to mix that up to make my tint, which is my lighter variation of green. And that's basically how to make your monochromatic colors, and you can use that to make whatever painting you want. In conclusion, monochromatic colors are your hue, shade, and tint, And that can be achieved with acrylic paints, which are extremely affordable and easy to use. It doesn't take much to make beautiful art that can help your stress.